Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now last week we talked about rewiring the brain, but I couldn't get to the application of it in real time or even sharing tips and tricks so you can use in your daily life to make that change and get that self-command ingrained in you. Now today we're diving deep into it, and I am going to show you how you can really explore the profound impact of the primal and the human brain on our beliefs and identity. But that's not all. We'll also discover how to calm the inner conflict and shift the focus from primal instincts to cognitive wisdom. So let's get started. Now, before we jump into the debate of the primal brain versus cortex, let's take a trip down history when we solely dependent on our primal brain. To define the primal brain, it is truly the ancient, instinct-driven powerhouse that governs our survival instincts, our emotions, and our behaviors. From primal fears like fears of predator or fear of loud noises to tribal affiliations like what is my family unit or what are the cultural groups and social communities. These influences really shape our beliefs and identity in ways we often don't even realize. Now, both the primal fears and tribal affiliations have deep psychological roots and can significantly impact how we perceive the world, how we interact with others, and also develop our sense of self. Though these were developed in our brain to support our origin and evolutionary past, they have been extremely instrumental in shaping our psychology and behaviors today, and probably will do for generations to come. But guess what? That is something that we can change, and that's the good news. Yes, so imagine a world where we can consciously question our beliefs, consider alternate viewpoints, and also evolve our identity based on new insights. The human brain can do so much, and it makes that possible. So let's get into the top number one strategy to help you calm the storm and lean more into your cognitive wisdom. Now, this top strategy is mindfulness and meditation. But wait a minute, I know we all talk about mindfulness and meditation, and you might say, Tasha, this is nothing new. Well, you are right, but what I am going to share with you is the concept at the very root of it all. Now, just like to build one of our arm or leg muscle, we practice daily exercises and reps. You can build your brain muscles too with the right exercises in the right quantity, and we are going to use the reps here again. Reps are nothing but repetition of the same action. Now, engaging in mindfulness practices helps you become more aware of your thoughts, allowing you to consciously choose your responses and reduce any impulsive reactions. But what does this really mean, and how can you do it without an application on your phone or even a teacher to guide you? Well, let's start with the basics. The first can be breathing awareness. So for this one, just find a comfortable place to sit, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Start to focus your attention on your breath. Feel the air coming in through your nose, filling your lungs, and then feel it leaving as you exhale. Now you'll start to notice that your chest and your belly rise and fall with each breath. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring back your focus back to your breath. And you can do this for a few minutes. As and when you feel comfortable, you can graduate to the 5 senses check-in. Now, what is this exercise? It means nothing but just pausing for a moment, taking a deep breath, looking around, and maybe naming 5 things that you can see. Then we'll get into the 4, which is 4 things that you can touch or feel around you. Then maybe take it a step further, look for 3 distinct sounds in your environment, and maybe 2 things that you can smell. So this may not come naturally because you can't smell 2 different things at the same time. So just try and recollect 2 scents that you actually like. Finally, you'll get to focusing on that one thing you can taste or imagine a taste that you enjoy. This exercise really brings all the 5 senses together. It helps you connect with your senses and the present moment, and it actually encourages you to start being mindful of all your senses. Once you've practiced the breathing meditation and the 5 senses check-in, try doing a body scan. For this, just find a quiet space to sit or lie down, then close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Start by focusing your attention on your toes. Notice any sensations or tension there. Then gradually move your attention up through each part of the body, your feet, your ankles, your calves, your knees, and so on. All the way up, moving to the top of your head. This exercise truly helps you become more aware of physical sensations and truly relax tension areas. Now we've played with 3 exercises that I've shared with you: the breathing meditation, the 5 senses check-in, and now the body scan. We will now be working with mindfulness about your nutrition too. So let's do a little bit of mindful eating. Think of it this way: the next time you choose to eat a small piece of food, maybe like a raisin or a small piece of chocolate, before eating it, take a moment to observe it closely. Notice its color, its texture, any patterns on it, and slowly bring it to your mouth, noticing any changes in your sensation or even your tongue. After this, you can start to chew it slowly and mindfully, paying attention to the taste and how it feels to swallow it. This exercise truly helps savor the experience of eating. Now that we've done mindful eating as well, it's important to actually focus on some gratitude. So let's do the final exercise, the 5th one, which is called the gratitude journaling. For this, let's take a few minutes each day to jot down 3 things that we're grateful for. They could be simple things like a beautiful sunny day, a kind word from a friend, or a good meal. Write a brief sentence about each one of these. This practice really helps us focus on the positive aspects of our life. Now remember, mindfulness is all about being kind to yourself and observing your experiences without judgment. These exercises don't need special equipment or a lot of time. Even a few minutes a day can be really beneficial and make a difference in how you feel and how well your brain functions. So there you have it. These are some of the exercises that you can use to calm the inner conflict and tap into that cognitive wisdom. By rewiring your brain through mindfulness and self-reflection, you can embrace more harmonious and authentic sense of self. Next time, we will take this a little forward with cognitive restructuring for rewiring of the brain. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all for this video. If you enjoyed spending time with me, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video, but until then, you take care, love yourself, and stay happy and relaxed. Bye!